Thank you, Christopher. And now, in other news, this year marks the 30th staging of the Governor General's Achievement Awards, GGAA, recognizing and celebrating ordinary Jamaicans doing extraordinary work in their communities who, having defied the odds, rose above their circumstances and excelled. In an exclusive interview with Mello TV yesterday, Abraham Simmons, the National Coordinator for the Governor General's Program for Excellence, GGPE, said that in this year's virtual broadcast, 41 persons will be awarded.
We will have a virtual production, virtual streaming on July 29, starting at 2 p.m. It will be a split event. So at 2 p.m., if you tap into social media on YouTube, and on Facebook, you'll be able to watch the live streaming of the presentation to the 41 awardees. Then we'll have a short break and we will turn at 4 p.m. where the focus will be on those special awardees. Everyone who applied, whether or not they were selected, were very good. I think people really sat down and think, I deserve to be nominated for this because of my experience. So we are happy to have received all of those nominations. We think it speaks volume to what young people, older people want to achieve in our country. They want to inspire. And so if you weren't selected this year, of course, we would love for you to apply next year because we only have 41 stories to tell this year, but we'll tell another 42 next year. Well, for the Governor General Achievement Awards, I can tell you it's a very clear, detailed process that predates many of us in the program. It goes all the way back to 1991. You're invited to apply traditionally through your custodies who will form a committee each year, sometimes it's the same people, to review the nominations and then invite selected persons for interviews, make their shortlisting, and then make recommendations to His Excellency. Because of the pandemic, we've added a new layer to that. So since 2020, you can submit a nomination online, which makes things a lot easier.
He also explained the selection process.
People within their communities, wherever they are from, can see someone within their community to be proud of them and to emulate that. We have national heroes. We have, and I'm not talking about the 7 national heroes, we have icons that we look up to on a national level. But to know that within your community, within your parish, there are some people who do very well that you can emulate and aspire to be like, then that's very good. So essentially, the awardees are selected by a set criteria. We look specifically for those people who have come from very humble beginnings and have excelled tremendously. One of the things that you would observe is that in 1991, we only had one person per parish, which was essentially someone very senior who, this is almost for them a lifetime achievement award. And as the Governors General changed, you found that there was a greater appreciation for people and their progress to that level of excellence. So we included more young people, and we also extended that to the diaspora.
Marisha Williams, the 2019 recipient of the Governor General's Achievement Awards, expressed her feeling of being a recipient of this prestigious award.
So I can remember in 2019 when I applied, I was introduced to this program by a friend of mine in university who told me about her experience, and I said, okay, let me try, in hopes that I would get this for my parish. So with all the community service and the achievements from my past high school, the Westwood High School, having amassed a total of 18 distinctions, 10 in Cape, and 8 in CSEC, along with extracurricular involvement, because at Westwood High School we were pushed and were placed in a position to actually go into extracurricular activity. It was a thing that was pushed upon us, and it was really greatly appreciated. So with the involvement in high school, at my university, the Western Jamaica campus at that time, as well as my community, Martha Bray, I was able to, with the help of the Most High, to basically just let myself go in the world of service, because I strongly believe that you find yourself when you lose yourself in the service of others. And I haven't been selected by my custos for an interview, that was a thrilling experience, having to share my story. So one of the things I decided to do was to just share my reel, the struggles, the hills, the valleys, the successes, all the very blessings that the Most High has placed in my life. So that was very, very important for me. So when I got the call saying that I was selected, I was elated. I was amazed, and I was really humbled to know that someone saw my story and saw it fit to showcase that story so it can inspire others. So I was really elated.
The full interview will be aired immediately following this broadcast. Continuing with the news tonight, the National Health Fund, NHF, is encouraging healthcare students to apply for financial support under their Educare grant program before the end of July. Since 2020, on an annual basis, the agency budgets $15 million for the provision of assistance to students who are enrolled in degree programs related to the delivery of health care. Chief Executive Officer of the NHF, Everton Anderson, said that the primary requirement is that students have to be pursuing a career in the health sector and complete at least the second year of study, and that they will look at the needs as well as the commitment and performance to students' health career and then make a decision as to who the successful persons are. The applicants must provide a recent passport-sized photograph, proof of Jamaican citizenship, proof of enrollment in an accredited program at an accredited university, and be experiencing challenges with payment of tuition fees. The applicant must maintain a grade point average or GPA of a minimum 3.0 and be able to provide at least 2 reference letters from notable persons such as teachers, pastors, and other community persons. The NHF added that where possible, evidence of community service will be accepted to validate the credibility of the applicant. Once the grant is approved, a bonding agreement must be signed with the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. Other details of the program are on the NHF's website. And that's our news package for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Mello TV Evening News at 8. I am Shelly-Ann Hill. Stay safe and pleasant viewing.